Good morning, Libras. Welcome aboard. It's always nice to have you. I hope you're doing well today, and I'm sure you're anxious to get on with your reading, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the reading. You know, I hardly ever ask. I don't remember to, or I just don't like to, I don't know. One or the other. But if you do, I could use some likes and subscriptions. Thank you very much. Looks like you've quit working on something. You're not interested. Probably occupied your mind is on something else. You feel like you're stuck. So yeah, there's been some kind of delay, some kind of mess up here. Oh yeah, okay. You got a 9 of Swords, so it looks like whoever I'm reading for today, the Libras that connect with this, have been having some sleepless nights. Yeah, and it's affecting your work, it looks like, or whatever you do, you know, your routine. So you don't feel like you're being as productive as you could be because you feel stuck over this situation that's tormenting you. Oh yeah, and there's confusion wrapped all around it. You may have been under some kind of illusion, or someone was trying to manipulate you or play mind games with you. You're holding your ground, though. You're sticking to your guns. I suspect that your work or your craft makes you comfortable. You're comfortable in that, and that's what you enjoy, and that's what you want, but things aren't working out for you right now in the employment department, or just, you know, you're having a hard time focusing on your work because you're being tormented. You've been under some kind of an illusion, possibly. Or you could have a lot of options and you can't figure out which one's the best option to take, but this looks like you're under an illusion. You've been mind manipulated by somebody. Oh, but there you are. Yeah, you're sticking to your guns. You want to move ahead. You definitely want to move ahead. You'll talk, but you're not going to put up with any BS. But I think you would like to have a conversation. You'd like to get some clarity here, some truth. Some truth and maybe some justice. But that's you right there, the Queen of Swords. Libra. Oh yeah, you've been tormented by someone who's just turned up with the Devil card. Someone who possibly has, you know, addictions. There's someone definitely unhealthy to the relationship, okay? And that's what you've been worried over. You maybe feel like you're chained to this person. You could have like either one of you could have like a codependency, which is an addiction. Or they could just be like on drugs or alcohol or sex, any kind of addiction, but this person does not have healthy vibes. Okay, let me put it that way. And that's what you've got the 9 of Swords here for you. You're tormenting over this devil who has confused you and put you under some sort of illusion, it looks like. Mind games. Okay. Definitely not good for the relationship, and that's what you've been struggling with. This individual. Yeah. You were expecting a 10 of Cups with this party, but the 10 of Cups is just in reverse now because of all this confusion. You don't know what the heck's going on, and you might be blaming yourself for some of this. I wouldn't. I would not. This is someone that's laying something that's untrustworthy on you. they say, they're trying to bend your reality in some way. And so this Ten of Cups is in reverse, and you don't feel it anymore. You see that's slipping away. That's gone. With this individual, anyway. Doesn't mean you're not going to get your Ten of Cups someday in the future. Oh, alrighty. Now who's that person? That's a good person right there. Take a few more cards. See what that King of Swords is up to. Yeah, you want your justice. Remember I said you're looking for justice, and you just got the Justice card right on top of the Queen of Swords. But that justice is in reverse. So you're just not getting what you deserve out of this relationship. I'm telling you. Or they might have sued you, something might have gone wrong, there might have been some sort of conflict where you might even had to have gone to court and you lost out. I don't see that. I see the King of Swords right here, and he's very fair and insightful. Let's see, let's take some more cards. I don't want to get it just hung up here. And there's someone else. You have individuals around you that are good people, that are trying to protect you, I think, from this devil. Something, yeah, you do have one good person here that you can rely on, that you can confide in, and they will give you a shoulder to lean on and help boost you up here, this King of Cups. This King of Cups knows all about this Devil card here. Well, they're familiar with the situation. It's almost like there's a lawsuit or court or something going on here. Like you have an attorney maybe, and then you have a good person standing beside you. It doesn't have to go like that, though. It's just, it looks like you've been unjustly treated by someone, but you have people that can help you or advise you, but they're sticking up for you. They're on your side. They see the injustice that you've been going through. You've been dealing with someone that's immature in romance. There could be an age difference even. They'd like to flirt with you. Think this person's kind of a charmer. But they tease, they're superficial. You might have thought there was something fishy about this person all along, but you chose to ignore it and you wore rose-colored glasses. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. Your Justice card is in reverse because you are receiving no justice in this relationship. Yeah, you're the queen. You are the Queen of Swords, but you've got a King of Swords over here that's going to help you reign victorious in this situation. He's almost like an attorney or something, but I think it's just someone who's very knowledgeable about what's going on here. You got people up in your business, and they look like they're helpful. And this person's going to help you get through all this and help you reign victorious. And again, like some of your other readings, you're kind of in the spotlight. People are watching you, not in a negative way. They're looking at you with admiration for something you've done. It could be this work that you're involved in, but that you don't feel like you can really work on it right now because you're in a weird space. Oh boy, yeah, there he is. Knight of Wands in reverse. That's the player card. That's the big time player card in the deck. And that's right on the top of the Justice card in reverse. Yeah, this person gave you no justice. But even though your card's in reverse because of this King of Swords and this Six of Wands, it's telling me that you are going to get your justice. that it is seen not only by you but by others that you've been dealing with a player. Someone that just comes in and out, takes their pleasures where they may. They don't really concerned with other people's feelings or what other people are dealing with or going through. They're only concerned about their own simple pleasures. And that's what happened. That's what this person was, a player. May have contacted you and you'd be talking, everything's sweet, and everything's great, and you get all excited, and then you don't hear from them for days. Then they show up like nothing ever happened, or hi, how's it going? Hey, hey, and then they try and get out of you what their pleasure may be. But they're untrustworthy, flighty. Like I say, they take their pleasures where they find them. Okay. Oh yeah, you're dealing with someone who's very intuitive. You have a friend that's very intuitive. Someone that you can rely on. Someone that you're getting advice from. And they're spiritually inclined. They're a very balanced person. They know the difference between right and wrong. And this King of Cups, they're going to steer you in the right direction. So if you're taking advice from somebody, could be me, I don't know. But other than me, they're steering you in the right direction, okay? Yeah, you had no clarity. This person just never really told the whole truth. They left you with no clarity. They left you in confusion, probably under some kind of an illusion that you couldn't figure out. And now there's no clarity because the Ace of Swords is in reverse here. Right on top of this Page of Cups in reverse. Who's basically a flirt, keeps things superficial, represented here by the Knight of Wands in reverse. Left you without clarity. You just don't know what the truth really is. This person never really came forth enough for you to even figure out what was going on behind the scenes. Yeah, you're standing very defensive now. You're protecting what's yours. You're protecting everything. You're being offensive and defensive. You're not going to take any crap, and that. You know, you got the Seven of Wands there, and you are the Queen of Swords in the upright. So you are standing your ground. You're holding down what you believe in, and yeah. Now, sometimes you might feel like you're fighting the whole world. You've had a lot of pressure on you, but or you feel like there's a lot against you. But you're holding in there. Yep. Even though you've been in the Nine of, and it looks like you're still, carrying this pain, this Nine of Swords here. You're still carrying that because you haven't had clarity yet. No one's come forth. This person hasn't come forth yet. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. We'll keep reading. All right. You have hopes. You have dreams. You're doing some manifesting right now. You're going after what you want. And actually your higher power is behind you in this effort. You have all the tools you need to set your world card in the upright position. Which now, I believe, yes, there it is in the reverse position. So you feel stuck, but you're working your way out of it. You're manifesting something. Possibly has to do with this Six of Wands over here, of what you're being acclaimed for, or people are looking up to you for whatever you did here, or you're doing. Whatever you're getting attention for, I think you're manifesting more of that. You want that. You want to get on track. Oh boy, there's the Lover's card. Okay. All right. This is what's telling me now is that this King of Wands that I said is a good person, and it looks like they're spiritual, or they have, they know right and wrong. They have good ethics, good morals here. Because, it's the High Priestess card here. And then the Lovers. So the way this is laying out for me is that you're going to get involved with someone who cares for you and who's honest and kind. And if you're spiritual, which I believe you probably are, then this is going to be a really good partnership for you. Now, this partnership doesn't have to be romantic. This is just somebody that you're partnered up with, maybe a business partner, a really good friend, but this is somebody that you can actually create really well with. Or it could be a romantic relationship, which would be a fantastic relationship because you'll be on the same page and you'll be able to create together, whether in business or... So you would know when if you understand who this King of Cups is right here. Could be a queen. No genders in the cards. Then you would know whether this is a romantic relationship with this person or just a really good partnership. And it will be successful. It will be successful. It is in the upright. You are manifesting this. You're manifesting a partner that you can trust. And it looks like you're going to get it. Somebody that will back you up, be there for you, shoulder to cry on. Whatever you need, this person's there for you. And that's what you're manifesting. A new love. Whoa. Wow. Now, who is this? You've got a lot of people around you. This is the King of Pentacles. This is a truthful person. This is a person who is good in business, generous for those that he cares for, doesn't mind putting on a lavish party, having a good time, But he has something to do with you not knowing everything. I know that sounds strange, but let me carry on here. He has something to do with things that you need to know about. This is almost like a financial advisor. Maybe your boss. Maybe your boss actually even knows what's going on in your life. If you've confided in your boss. This is somebody who has authority, money, invests well. So you may know who that is too. Okay. You might be carrying some trauma from your past, whether it's other past relationships or maybe almost all the way from childhood. You could have subconscious things going on in your mind that you're not really aware of, that's happened to you when you were younger. Got the moon card in reverse here, and that's usually my childhood trauma card. But it doesn't have to be that drastic. And it doesn't have to be childhood drama. It can also be like torment or traumatized or brokenhearted or whatever from past relationships that went wrong. And that could have scarred you, and you could be carrying that. But some of you are carrying trauma or scars, mental scars from the way you were treated in the past. This could also be the person that you're defending yourself against from now because you don't want to deal with any of their baggage. There it is. The Ace of Cups. That's what you're manifesting. My goodness. These cards are just falling so perfectly in order. They're really easy to read. Sometimes, I have a rough time, but even though there's so many people in this mix, it's coming together pretty good. Yeah, you got the Ace of Cups now in the upright. And of course, that's on the manifestation card here. The Magician. So you're manifesting this Ace of Cups. And you're going to get it because you got the Lovers right there. You got the King of Cups here. You got the spiritual thing going on between you. Yeah, that's what you want. And it's almost like a prayer, a blessing. This is going to happen. In this reading, this is going to happen for you if you want it, because that's what whoever this reading is for, that's what they want. They want a blessed relationship, you know, heavenly blessed, a divine relationship with someone who's on your page, on your level, spiritually, morally, ethically. And this is a very good combination with the Lovers. So, my goodness, that looks nice for you. You may not believe it, but it's happening. King of Wands in reverse. Oh boy. You might have someone that is really annoying you. Someone who's fiery, someone who... I believe that this is the player that you've been dealing with. They have a temper. They can talk crap about people. They're used to getting their own way. That's why I say this person looks like they're immature. They're spoiled. They don't get it. They think everything is all about them. And this King of Pentacles, he's wise to this person. And he may be able to, I don't know what his influence is on this person, but he knows about this person. I'm telling you, the King of Wands could also be the Queen of Pentacles, whether you're a male or a female, and how your reading is turning out. So, when I say it's a king, it could also be a queen. Just remember that. There's no genders. But there's so many people in this reading, I have to keep saying it, I think. Okay, the King of Wands is in reverse. The King of Pentacles is wise to this person. Yeah, could be your boss. And he's on your side, sympathetic with what you're going through. Or it's somebody with some sort of importance and influence. For some of you, this could be a divorce case. This could be a case where, the King of Swords is your attorney. You've got people here standing by your side here trying to help you out, witnesses, whatever, because there's people here that know about what's going on. Doesn't have to be, because I see all this love stuff happening right here. So we'll go with the idea that the King of Wands here is the person that's deceived you. Okay. Wow, this is interesting. I'm getting really vibing over this reading today for some reason. Curious to see where it's going here. Okay, somebody around you has money, and they'd like to impress you with what they have. Someone would like to impress you. They have money, they want you to... Could be someone that, wants to let you know in some way that they could make you feel comfortable. Let's see. See what else. Now, right now, you're moving along. You're standing your ground, probably ghosting this person. If not, it's minimal conversation. But all they can do is watch now. They're on the outside looking in. And they got a lot to look at if they've got this many, people interested in this situation. You're leaving them in the dust. And they're receiving karma. That's what's going on. You left them in the dust. Yep, there you go. This new person, this King of Cups here, is honest and lovable. And lovable is exactly a good word for the King of Cups in the upright. If he was in reverse, he could be kind of a scoundrel, dishonest. But this person is honest and lovable and a very good partner here. Oh boy. Twin flame energy. Okay, now this King of Cups, this card could be referring to the King of Cups or just someone else in your vicinity, since you've got so many people around you. Somebody quite likes you, and they're kind of quiet. Okay, yeah, someone who's quiet likes you, and they're kind of mysterious. Could be the King of Cups, but it seems like somebody else. You do have admirers that you don't even know about. Yeah, you're tired of feeling anxious. You need peace and rest. You're in this Nine of Swords and you're getting not enough sleep. You do need to just unwind. You need peace and rest. And universe wants to let you know that you are a good role model. And the people around you see that. That you're living to your word. That you're setting a standard for others. Setting a standard for others. Yeah, this person has a cute way about him. It must be this King of Cups. They're kind of mysterious. They have a cute way about them. But they act a little mysterious. Kind of quiet. They might seem shy to you at first. But I think they're just a little more reserved than what you're used to. Now, some of you have decided you're going to treat yourself to an elaborate gift, a new car, or a cruise, or something that, you're not used to having. And now you're just going to say, to heck with it. I want this, I'm finally going to have it, and I'm just going to do it. Something like a convertible or ocean cruise, just a fancy vacation. Yeah, this new person you're dealing with is attractive. They are attractive. You think they're cute. And you're going to have a lot of fun going out with them. Isn't that exciting? Really is. Take a couple more of these. This new person, they've never met anybody quite like you. So they're going to have fun too. They're exploring this new relationship. Yeah, you're going to make a great team. My goodness, these cards are just qualifying each other. With this Lover's card, yes, you are going to make a great team. And because this person is honest and adorable, it looks like, this is really looking good for you, Libra. Yeah, for some of you it could be love at first sight, actually. You're just attracted to this person, and you're hoping that they feel it too. Because they're mysterious, they're a little quiet, but you're just head over heels for this person. A new person. Yep. Oh man, I don't even need to keep reading because they just keep confirming each other. It says this new person is more reserved than the last one. Didn't I say, use that word exactly? Reserved? They seem reserved. I'll just take a few more. Not really much more to say about this reading other than you've got some great new partnership coming in. But you've also got somebody talking about you, this player that is spoiled in there. They could, be vindictive too, slander your name in your social circles, whatever. But this person's fiery. Could be a woman, could be a man. You're moving on. You're changing. Yeah, you're being honorable. You know your self-worth. Being protected by the universe. The universe is helping you progress. You're gaining more power. Gaining more power here. Somebody's thinking about you a lot. A lot. Yeah. Sounds crazy. Let's see what that's supposed to mean. Okay. You might get in a crazy whirlwind with this new person. You might be so swept off your feet that you can't get a grasp. It could be confusing to you, this new relationship, because you might not even be expecting it. But you want to give it time. Everything about this is going to happen in divine timing. Let things just flow. Let things just take it easy. Don't push anything. Just let it flow and happen in its own natural time. Yeah, you're going to be a little bit confused. This person might be so mysterious you don't really understand them at first. You could be a little, they're attractive, right? And you fall for them right away. But you're still a little gun shy from what's happened to you in the past. And you just want to make sure that you understand this person really well, and you won't at first. Could be dealing with another air sign this time, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. You don't have to be. That's just a card that came up. So, could be another air sign. Okay, this person fell in love the minute they saw you too. So it's going to be mutual. This affection will be mutual. Wow. And it's twin flame energy. I had a card back here that I just kind of went by, but the passion is going to be strong. Oh, you're going to love this relationship. It has mystery, passion, lust, possibly. Yeah. You're going to be very nice to this person. They're going to find you very different. This person is a little intimidated by it. We're talking about the new person now. And they might be a little scared to be completely honest with you at first. Probably because they don't want to scare you away. That doesn't mean they have anything dark or deep or ugly issues. It's just that, they don't want to be completely vulnerable right off the bat. And that's why you find them mysterious. Your trust level might, not really be where it needs to be with this person because you find them mysterious. You think you love them. I mean, you fell for them right away, and it looks like they fell for you too. Or they will. Those of you who aren't experiencing this is in your future. Okay. Now this past person, they might tell you that, the person is King of Wands in reverse. They might have told you that they don't want to ever see you again. They might have played the victim and told them that you said that you hurt them. And now they're crying about it. But this person could be on drugs and alcohol. They got addictions. They're spoiled. Could have a sex addiction. I don't know. Because they are a player, Yeah. There were big issues out of your control with this past person. You just couldn't navigate this relationship here. So it was just too complicated. And of course, if you're dealing with a player. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. We'll talk about this story some more next time like we always do. Have a nice day, Libra. Till I talk to you next time, peace and love to you.